Have you ever gotten to the end of the month, looked at your bank account, and just wondered, where did all my money go? It feels like it just vanished into thin air, right? One minute you have a decent balance, and the next you're scraping by until your next paycheck. It's this. What you don't track, you can't control. If you want to lose weight, you track calories and your activity. If you're training for a marathon, you track your miles and your time. If you're a student, you track your grades to see if you're making progress. So why don't we apply this same logic to our money, one of the most important aspects of our lives? The truth is, most of us are flying blind when it comes to our finances. We have a vague idea of our big expenses, like rent or a car payment, but the little things. This is where the magic of tracking comes in. Simply tracking your money creates awareness. And that awareness, that's where your power comes from. It's not about restricting yourself or creating a super strict, miserable budget that you can't stick to. It's about knowledge. It's about pulling back the curtain and seeing the truth of where every single dollar is going. You might discover you're spending $300 a month on takeout, or that your various streaming subscriptions are costing you more than your utility bill. It can be an eye-opening experience, and that's a good thing. This isn't about judging yourself for past spending. It's about gaining clarity for the future. Once you see the patterns, you regain authority. You're no longer a passive passenger in your financial life. You're the driver. You get to decide if that daily $10 latte is truly worth over $3,000 a year, or if you'd rather put that money towards a vacation, paying off debt, or investing for your future. The choice becomes yours, and it's an informed choice. So, how do you actually start? It's easier than ever. You don't need a complicated spreadsheet or an accountant's ledger unless you're into that. There are so many amazing apps out there that connect directly to your bank accounts and credit cards and do all the heavy lifting for you. Apps like Mint, YNAB, which stands for You Need a Budget, or Personal Capital, automatically categorize your spending. You can just open the app and see a beautiful, color-coded pie chart showing exactly where your money went last month. If you prefer a more hands-on approach, you can use a simple digital spreadsheet or even a physical notebook. The method doesn't matter as much as the habit. At the end of each day, take just 5 minutes to jot down what you spent. It might seem tedious at first, but after a week or two, it becomes second nature. This manual method has a unique power because it forces you to physically acknowledge every purchase. When you have to write down $6 for a coffee, it makes you think about that purchase in a way that just tapping your card doesn't. Let's talk about what happens once you have this data. You start seeing the leaks. Maybe it's that free trial for a service that turned into a $19.99 monthly charge you completely forgot about. Or maybe you realize you're going to the grocery store 4 times a week, and each time you leave with a bunch of impulse buys you didn't need. These are the small leaks that sink big financial ships. By tracking, you can plug those leaks. You can cancel the subscription, plan your meals to reduce grocery trips, and suddenly you have an extra $100 or $200 a month. That's real money that you can now use with intention. This newfound awareness also helps you align your spending with your values. What's actually important to you? Is it traveling and seeing the world? Is it having the freedom to pursue a hobby or start a side business? Is it the peace of mind that comes from having a fully funded emergency fund? When you look at your spending report, you can ask yourself, does this reflect what I truly value? If you value experiences, but you see that most of your discretionary income is going towards material things that don't bring you lasting joy, you now have the information you need to make a change. You can consciously decide to cut back on shopping for clothes and instead create a dedicated savings fund for your next trip. This isn't about deprivation. It's about optimization. It's about making sure your money is working for you, not against you. Maybe you look at your spending and realize you absolutely love your daily coffee ritual and it brings you immense joy. Great. Keep it. But maybe you also see that you re-spending a lot on lunches at work that you don't even enjoy that much. That's an area where you can cut back without feeling any sense of loss, and redirect that money towards something you care about more. You're essentially giving yourself a raise by being more efficient with the money you already have. Moreover, tracking your finances can significantly reduce financial anxiety. We worry if we'll have enough, if we're saving enough, if an unexpected expense will completely derail us. When you track your money, you replace that fear with facts. You know exactly how much is coming in, how much is going out, and how much is left over. You can create a realistic plan and see your progress in real time. Watching your savings grow or your debt shrink is incredibly motivating. It builds confidence and gives you a sense of control that is the complete opposite of that sinking feeling of financial anxiety. Think of it as a health checkup for your finances. You go to the doctor for a physical to get data about your body, your blood pressure, your cholesterol. Your doctor doesn't give you this information to make you feel bad. They give it to you so you can make informed decisions about your health. Tracking your money is the exact same thing. It's your financial checkup. The numbers aren't there to judge you, they're there to empower you. Let's put this into action. Your challenge, starting today, is to track your spending for just 30 days. 1 month. Pick your Methodan app, a spreadsheet, a notebook, and commit to it. Don't judge, don't change your habits just yet. For the first week or two, just observe, just collect the data. Be a detective in your own financial life. Then, at the end of the 30 days, sit down and review it. Look for the surprises. Look for the patterns. Look for the areas where your spending doesn't align with your goals and values. I promise you, this simple act will be a game changer. You'll stop wondering where your money went because you'll know. And once you know, you have the power to direct it where you want it to go. You'll be in control, making conscious decisions that build the financial future you deserve. It all starts with that first step, tracking. Because what you track, you can control, and what you control, you can change. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please give this video a like and consider subscribing for more tips on how to take control of your financial life. Let me know in the comments what your favorite tracking app or method is. I'll see you in the next video.